Oh, you mentioned City of Demon a few times. So for a lot of people that's not familiar with City of Demon, explain that to us.
Right. So City of Demons is, if you tune in, you might know the song, but it is my biggest single to date. A few celebs have shouted it out. Meek Mill, Doja Cat, Snoop Dogg shared a post with it. Polo G came in my live one time. Lecrae posted it, and a few more. Yeah.
And how did that project come about?
The song itself? Literally, I was looking for Nas type beats, and I found this beat named Angel, and I was just thinking of concepts around it, and I was like, oh, if LA is the city of angels, what does that make NY? The city of demons. Yeah.
Okay. You quote as saying, I'm a decent man from the city of demons. These streets sing gospel, but easy to forget niggas so hostile. And explain that.
Ooh, I feel like I'm on Genius. These streets so hostile, but easy to forget niggas so hostile. But I feel like there's so much beauty to the streets of New York, and there's also the shit that goes wrong, the shit that's not so great about New York. And that's what the song is essentially about. I shouldn't love the city, but I love the city. The dichotomy of it, the duality of it, it's a great place, and at times it's not so great, but it's home, and I love it, and inspires my writing, inspires my spirit.
And for someone who never been to New York City, you can just tell them what you like about it or hate.
What I like about it, I would say the convenience. A deli on every corner is just convenient. For good and bad, you don't necessarily have to drive in so many parts of here, but you leave New York, I'm like, wish I had a car. What I don't like, I just feel like we've got to be a little bit better to each other, But
explain.
What I mean by that is, we're all going through something. It's a busy city, but sometimes we just gotta remember that the person next to us is still a person. They have their own story outside of us, and I feel like that's sometimes something we forget to think outside of us in this busy, bustling city of ours, of the city demons of New York.
Mm-hmm. And I think you have 40 Cal jump on the video with you.
Yes.
Now, how did that happen?
Great to meet him. He DM'd me a lot of these opportunities. Is either the DM or the business email that people hit up. And, from there, we met, we talked, some advice put me on game. And I'm grateful to have met him, to take in some of the advice that he was telling me.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's good. So you had the best rollout for 2025 so far. Would you say so?
For my one song, yes. It's just harder I'll figure it out eventually, I hope. It's harder to get that momentum to the other songs. Some people don't even know this song is out as much as I posted. Yeah. But,
So what was I'm going to cut you off. So what was the strategy behind it?
The strategy behind it? I would more so say, because initially blew up on TikTok last year, not like this. It's everywhere now. But last year essentially blew up. I just posted, and that's back when I was doing selfie videos instead of my cousin showing camera work. But I saw that it gained traction. I just stuck with it. The Decent Man Walking Here videos, and more so it was trial and error. I'm not gonna lie. But once something, I guess, was trial. Once it worked, I was like, I might as well repeat the process. And I'm doing essentially the same this year with City of Demons. I'm repeating what is working, which is the Decent Man Walking Here, and just showing more of my comfortability in front of the camera, just more of my personality with it, with the gestures of walking.
Okay.